Hello all, Social here. Got another doll to review. So this says it's a match girl. This was purchased off of Amazon. I think she was around $80 US. At least the Amazon listing calls it's a ICY Fortune 1/4 doll. It does list it as a ball jointed doll. So we're going to go ahead and get into the actual doll. The box does not portray what the doll actually looks like, and I've already taken her out of this box, so we can just move this to the side. I have some of my other girls here, so we can do some various comparisons, especially because of the pricing. So along with the doll, in the box it comes with this pamphlet, which is pretty much all in Chinese, I'm guessing, because it says it's from China. This doesn't even list it as the same brand as what it's listed on Amazon. So what you get is this. So she does stand on her own somewhat. There is no vinyl on this girl. She is pretty much solid plastic. The joints and everything on here, I would compare these to an A-Zone flexion body, as you have joints. Oh, and that does not want to go down. We're gonna have to work on that. So as it has, you have the knee joint. The legs actually twist right here at the upper thigh, but you do have good range of motion, so it moves up. So her motion is pretty good, and you have the same thing on both legs. Then she does come with the outfit that she is wearing. So shoes, socks, skirt, jumper, blouse, jacket, the hat, wig, undies. So she does come like that. Let's see if we can get this jacket off so we can see the arms. Okay. The clothes, so her clothes do seem to be decent quality. They're not terrible. I could probably see using these on my Natsu over here, which is a Volks MDD, or my Marissa, which is a Mochiashi. But yeah, they're pretty decent. So let's see how the clothes are on. Okay, so the jacket just pulls off. It looks like we have Velcro for the sweater. And let's see what we have for the blouse, because it doesn't look like there's Velcro on the back. Okay, so we have the skirt's gonna have Velcro on it, so it'll come down. But like I said, the clothes, except for the undies, seem to be pretty good quality. The undies are extremely basic. It doesn't even look like they put a seam on on any of the openings on there. They just sewed two pieces together, or cut one whole piece, sewed the sides together, and that's about it. So, okay, so we also have Velcro on the top. So there's that. We're gonna bare her because we got to look at these arms, and the only way to do that is to pull the shirt off. So let's get this. I don't think. Yep, hands are pretty much attached. No wrist joint to take out or hands to take off. That's the one issue I have with this. A friend of mine mentioned these to me, so I figured I'd pick one up and check it out and see how they are. So, yeah, so you have the single joint here. You really don't have additional motion with the arms, so it's just here. It does fold up, so yeah, I would consider this kind of a hybrid of like a flexion body with A-zone. If you don't know what that is, the only difference would be that the flexion hands don't bend up and down, but you've got the single motion there, you've got the single motion on the leg, so, and then it rotates at the upper thigh. So that's why I would compare it to the flexion A-zone body. So that's what we have there. So let's go for a little bit decency and put her shirt back on at least. And then we will get into some of the other stuff. And she is heavy. The fact that she is pretty much solid plastic makes her heavy. She doesn't really have any option parts, so the way you get her is the way she is. There's no optional busts, no hands, nothing. I'm not sure what size the wig is, but it is actually a wig. It does come off, and it looks like there is some kind of a small wig cap to help keep it on. So it looks like it is a two-piece head. I don't know if it's there we go. It does come apart. So it looks like. Okay, so let's grab a tool I have for my Volks curls. So it looks like the eyes do move. They're on some kind of spring loading back here, but it doesn't look like they move to any other positions. But it's possible you could use the take this plate off and use the eyes on other stuff. So there we have that, and it looks like this is just magnets in here that hold the face on. So there's that. So let's go ahead and put this wig back on. Yeah. So let's talk about the wig. So the wig is not a bad quality as wigs go. It does brush very nicely. It did come in two ponytails to keep it safe while traveling, which is why you see this seam right here, because it was separated into two pieces. But it's not bad, and it doesn't look like it's shedding, so that's nice. I don't know if it's a standard size, but their heads are kind of comparable, and she's probably about the same height. She's wearing some pretty high shoes, and she really doesn't have any sole on hers, so. But get that wig back on. See if we can keep that wig cap covered up. There we go. But yeah, the wig cap really does help keep the eyes on. Now the face up isn't bad. It is all possibly decals and just got a coating over it, but it's a pretty decent face up on it. But yeah, it looks like everything can be removed. The shoes do seem to be standard size, so you could, if nothing else, the clothes can be used on better quality doll. So overall, it's not bad. She will probably fit pretty much any of my MDD size clothes, so there is that. So at least if I decide to do anything, the only issue I would have, I would say, is pants, because she has more of the thicker thighs, like the Mochiashi MDDs by Volks, so you may not be able to put pants on her, because I know all the girls that are available on Amazon all come in some kind of a skirt or dress or something to that effect. So nothing comes with pants, which is probably because it's really hard to make them so they'll fit over the thighs, because like I said, they are some thick thighs. But there we go. Would I recommend one of these? If you're just getting in, or you're going to get it for a child, I could see that, because you don't really have a lot of small parts that'll come loose. The biggest thing is you would have the face up and head area that can come off, but with the wig on, you shouldn't have a problem with that. So for starting off for a kid, $80, not a bad option. Somebody that's actually a collector or a hobbyist, if you just want to add it to your collection and leave it as it is, go for it. But I personally wouldn't recommend it for anybody that wants to do any kind of modifications or customization, because really the only thing you'd be able to do is maybe redo the face up, and that's it, because you can't get any different bust sizes, no hands, nothing like that. So you're pretty much stuck with how she is. Vice, I think you can get her in like 7 or 8 different outfits, and the face up's going to be a little bit different depending on which one you get. And I think it's mostly just the eyes of the doll. So, but if we want to, we can, like I said, we can compare her for size. So that's going to be how big she is compared to the Volks MD Mini Dolphy Dream. And then behind her is a Smart Doll. So we can see how much difference in height you have there. good 5-6 inches. And then of course her height compared to a A-Zone Pure Nemo, because they're my small girls. She is about maybe not twice the size, but close to it, because of a little bit difference in height there. But that's the difference for mine. So we have the 1/6, the 1/4, and then the 1/3. I don't have any Dolphy Dreams or anything larger, so these are pretty much my sizes. The only other one I would have would be my ribbon, which is a Dolphy Dream Pretty, but that'd still only be about that tall on her. So if you want something inexpensive and you're new to the hobby, go for it. It'll give you something that you can try clothes on, or you may could even use it as a sewing mannequin because of the weight. But I'd be careful, because it doesn't seem like the joints are that stiff. You have to really make sure you pop it, because right there it's not necessarily going to be really strong. So there you go. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.